Well, the first idea is that we cannot continue on this trend in terms of energy consumption and energy use. That's the first idea. It was very clear. We've seen the numbers. The numbers were not showing the forecast, but the numbers were showing that if we continue on this trend, it's impossible to continue on this trend, so something's going to have to happen. So between the things that we have talked about happening is the fact that nuclear energy is going to continue to play an important role because there is no too much substitute. Second, the fact that the automotive industry, which is one of the biggest absorber of energy or spender of energy, is going to have to innovate more, invest more, and commit more to fuel efficiency and to zero emission. This was the second idea. Third, that the solution cannot come through unilateral action from the public sector or from unilateral action from the private sector or from ONG. This is going to have to be a collaborative approach, because without collaborative approach, a lot of the solutions are going to be short-sighted or they're not going to deliver a lot. These are some of the main things, and also that this is a role that is going to involve not only mature country but also emerging country. And we had in our panel a Chinese person who also spoke in a very responsible way of the fact that emerging markets, China, India, Russia, and Brazil, are ready to play their role into finding the solution without this being a handicap for their growth. And there are solutions. Yeah, I mean, every year we say we're living in a turning point. So it's normal that we have always the impression that we make a difference for the world, no matter where we are. But I think the financial crisis that started in August this year and put a lot of turmoil in the financial markets, with most of companies losing a very big chunk of their market capitalization, is really, bringing out to the fact that what happened in 2008 is not finished. We did not answer appropriately the crisis that happened in 2008. And if we continue to ignore some of the syndromes, we're going to end up generating another crisis, different, but of the same tragic consequences with an economic recession as 2008. So, somehow, it's a dramatic point in the life of the global society, and I think we need to go to the roots of the problems and really address the roots of the problem in a collective way. Well, we have been in a while in a trend where women are playing an increasingly important roles, not only in companies, but in political field, in non-profit organization, everywhere. So I would say in a situation where we are wondering what are the solutions, bringing more women, empowering more women to help bring the solution, not only is the right thing to do, but it's a natural thing to do. When we come to for example, the challenge of energy, it's obviously that this is about sustainability. We're talking about sustainability, and sustainability is something that a lot of surveys and studies show is very near to the heart of women particularly, because women are mothers and they are more near earth and they are more pragmatic. So in a certain way, yes, the kind of challenges we are facing is going to involve more women, naturally involve more women, and I think it's welcome because we need more solutions, we need more innovation in the field. I mean, let me talk about something I know very well, which is in the corporate world, where we have an unbalance in gender diversity. It's clear. I mean, diversity in general is wealth, is strength, and everything developing diversity, in my opinion, is a good thing for companies. To address their market, to understand their market, to fine-tune the product of the future, for everything. So a big part of diversity is gender diversity, is reducing, and for me, gender diversity means reducing the unbalance which exists today in gender participation within company. Obviously, we don't have enough female management, we don't have enough female executive, we don't have enough female board members, etc. And this is going to change. So it's a huge opportunity for the present generation, young female generation, because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity where you have, from one side, the need to rebalance gender parity, going to gender parity, and we're going to need to promote a lot of women in order to reduce this imbalance. So I think it's a huge opportunity for women now to try to be ready and train and take the challenge, because there are going to be a lot of appeal. So what can we do at the level of companies? Make sure that our succession planning are incorporating this through, for example, quota for women. Make sure that when we hire, we make clear quota for women, and we just don't stay by saying, you know, there is not enough women engineers, so too bad, we continue to hire men, but just put quota and say, you know, we don't close hiring unless you find 3 out of 10 or 4 out of 10 women. These are the kind of very specific things we need to do in order to change the reality.